G'day everybody, welcome back to Valheim. Hope you guys are doing well. I am just coming to you from our kitchen here in front of all of this delicious food, contemplating on what we managed to get done in the previous episode. I guess a lot of sailing. I did speed up a bit of the footage. I thought it'd be less than an hour long, but I guess I was playing for much longer than that. So there you go. We managed to sort of set things up so that we are ready to land once more in the Ashlands, the final continent that we need to go to hopefully retrieve the last part to Dernwin's blade. So very exciting times. However, having said that, I don't think we'll be doing any of that in this episode. I do want to sort of just mix things up, slow things down a little bit, and do a few things around the house. There's a few things I have in mind, which I already mentioned in the previous episode. We could perhaps make a start on the roof of the next main structure. Though I don't really feel like doing that immediately. I feel like maybe there's other elements of the home that we can improve on, and I'm sort of thinking maybe building some of the railings out this way. You know, it seems a little dangerous all the time for us to sort of like run around these parts when there's no railing and no barrier to sort of protect us from the fall. Not that, you know, it's going to be deadly or anything like that, but it'll look nice. So that's what we're going to spend some time doing. And I'm also thinking of hopefully using some stone to try and, I guess, pave the way, so to speak, in this area. So yeah, let's maybe make a start by picking up some wood and seeing what we can do with that. I probably need a little bit of tar as well, because I do want some dark wood aesthetics going on to complement the normal wood. So yeah, I'm not really sure how we're going to achieve everything, but I'm sort of just going to be playing around, really. Such is the nature of my entire build. It all is pretty organic. Maybe I can go for a 2x1 there. That doesn't seem like a bad idea. And now that that's in, yeah, this is just a guide initially, guys, because you know, don't forget, I do want that dark wood. So we'll fix the top part a little bit later. I just want to sort of plan things before I actually commit to it. Yeah, and I guess maybe a piece like that, and what do we want to do on this side? That seems okay. Maybe that's okay as well. Perfect. I think that'll look good, if we can get it to work, that is. So let's place some more poles down. Do I need a pole for this section here? Maybe that's not entirely necessary. Maybe I can just get away with you know what, though? And this is something that's a little bit frustrating, and I recall some comments around the fact that there seems to be build pieces that are missing, but the darkwood beams, you can only get the 2x1s, and you can't exactly have 1x1 pieces, which is a little frustrating, not gonna lie. Yeah, I don't know why the devs made that decision and didn't just, you know, create the pieces necessary. But look, that doesn't look too bad. Oh my god. Alright, a smell of sulfur in the air. Yeah, we have enough health and stuff, so we can definitely deal with these guys. Let's just see if we can just round them up and kite them a little bit. But yeah, this is going to be the problem if we stick around the house for too long. But hey, I mean, this is where we live, right? It's not like I'm going to not be here constantly, just for the sake of not having attacks. But just while I was getting into it, we get interrupted. How rude. Yeah, hopefully this attack doesn't last too long. I don't really know how the game decides how long an attack needs to go for. Sometimes the attacks are really, really quick, and other times they can last for quite a while. All I know is that we need to hang around in the red circle for it to ease up, so to speak. Just gonna see if I can gather up some more dandelions while we're out here. Seems like a good use of our time and energy. Doesn't seem to be too many though. The nice thing about the smell of sulfur attack is at least that means you don't have to go all the way out to the swamps to try and get some surtling cores, you know? It's a nice surtling core delivery, so to speak. But we have sort of graduated from the normal portals at this stage. Okay, and we are done. I do have a lot of junk in the inventory though, so we might need to resolve that initially. Yeah, I don't mind throwing leather scraps in there. That's fine. This boar meat, I think we can just like store that in here. Another thing that we could get into is we could potentially look at expanding our storage even more. That's another idea that might be worth pursuing. Where do I have Radewolf Eyes? Oh, I think I've moved that, yeah, over here. And we have more resins and feathers. Yeah, still in here. Bit of coal, dandelions, yeah, okay. I'll have to bring all of this stuff with me. Might not be a bad idea to keep smelting more metals. What do we want to do? Do we want to do some more black metal? I guess so. I'm really hoping that there's not really going to be a need for more black metal sometime in the future aside from making more storage chests. Because, yeah, I don't really feel like trying to gather more of that. Although, I guess it's not really going to be too difficult for us now, considering we do have a stone portal out at the plains base, so it's not that bad. These, wines, the fire resist wines, have actually been pretty good against those Valkyries, so I got that idea from one of the comments, so thank you to whoever left that comment. You definitely had a point. I'm thinking, do I want to get rid of this completely and not even have a railing that leads up this way? Because what I could do is I could perhaps maybe double up on the stairs all the way to the cliffside. That might not be a bad idea. Anywho, let's get back to placing down the dark wood and hopefully get this section done. Okay, so that looks pretty decent. If only there was a way to make sure that the wood doesn't gradually rot and get to half health all the time, because that doesn't look very nice. I guess we just have to live with it, unless we want to drape the entire thing in some kind of a roof, but yeah, I don't think I really want to do that. So I wonder if there's scope here to widen the stairs over this side as well. That could be an idea. It's not entirely necessary, however, but I'm thinking, would we be able to perhaps get rid of some of that, and then I might need some other tools here, so let's grab that. And yeah, I'm going to see if perhaps I can add like another staircase on an angle. I do need more stone though. I do see a pile down there. Okay, stone cutter is the problem. Do I have a stone cutter somewhere? I think maybe out the front we might have a stone cutter. Yeah, get rid of that, since it is sort of blocking the entrance to our beautiful home. Okay, I am missing a rug over here. Do need to place that back down. How do we not have any resins in these torches? I suppose I just need to place this down, maybe up there. If we can actually squeeze it in. Okay. So that is nice and snapped, but I'm sort of thinking, is there a way we can sort of get this to go in on an angle? Okay, so that doesn't look too bad. And then what I could do is perhaps maybe bring that like further down, maybe, but Let me just experiment a little bit more. Oh, okay, yeah, that's even better, I think. So, the idea is we want to have the option to sort of be able to just run up to the left without too much constraint. And that way I can sort of bring the guardrails sort of out that way. Let's actually fix up the soil in this space. I think that looks good. And then now we should be able to just like add the wooden pieces. Let me try getting that in there, and then we'll put the angled beam maybe in from the top instead. Yeah, that looks pretty good. So, the Wisp Fountain. I do get the feeling that I'm probably going to move this. Do I want to take it down now? Maybe not. Maybe I'll leave it for the time being. How much wood do we have? 25. Okay, that's not really going to get us very far, but let me just see what we can do with this. So, the idea is I also sort of want to just, like, use actual walls as a guide, because they may not sit perfectly within the soil, and therefore if it's a wall it'll look a little bit nicer, as if it's sort of, you know, retaining some of that soil from the top. Actually, come to think of it, if I really needed to, I could use a 1x1 wall as well to finesse stuff. But I guess maybe I shouldn't. The only reason for that is because if we do want to use the darkwood beams, it'll be a lot harder to work with the 1x1. I think maybe... yeah, okay, we've got a bit of a weird sort of shape going on this side. I think we want to bring that out that way, curve it around. Yeah, we definitely want to be super careful about not destroying the farm. So that could be a bit of a challenge. 10 pieces of wood remaining. Yeah. I suppose this is a bit of an issue. I do need to plug that gap. We'll come back to that. Is this coming too far out? Maybe. I think we want to start curving around. Like so. Okay, so over here, either we need to think about more stairs or simply stone. I don't know how I feel about all of the soil that's going on around these parts. We could end up maybe flattening a whole bunch of stuff. Bit dark at the moment though, so probably not the best time to be doing more work on all of this. But what I could do is I could start gathering some more wood, since we're going to need it anyway. So let's go ahead and do that. Do I need more of a snack? I think what I could do is I could maybe grab some food and just bring it with me. Got a lot of bone maw meat right now. And something for stamina. Yeah, that looks good. And all this stone and other stuff. I might leave some of this stuff here temporarily. And yeah, if we do get attacked by railings and stuff like that, that's actually good for us because I do want more resins and stuff. Actually, speaking of resins, didn't we get a new type of resin from the Ashlands? And I'm just not entirely sure if we have discovered what the resins are for. Maybe we have, but I just simply haven't paid too much attention. But yeah, I remember getting really excited about seeing that for the first time and thinking perhaps maybe that's just a fuel source that lasts longer than the normal resin. Oh, fantastic. I've just damaged so much stuff. Okay. Well, it barely made a dent. That's good. Let me eat a little bit. I feel like I'm just like simply hitting the walls. There we go. And that was a bit frustrating. I need to do something about this section here. And perhaps maybe over there as well, because we keep getting trapped. Possibly we need to increase the size of the wall. I think I've said that a few times already. There's a lot of stuff to think about with our build. Let me throw a few things in the bin. And we're also not rested. Maybe it's a better idea for us to just simply have a sleep now. Oh wow. I completely forgot about all of the coins that we've got in that chest as well. I have no idea what I'm gonna do with all of that. Someone left the comment suggesting that maybe we can use all the extra coin that we have to, I guess, combine circlets. So we would be buying those circlets with item stands to create like some new versions of lighting. So I'm pretty curious with that. I'd have to sort of test things out and see whether or not I actually like it before committing, but we have a circlet already, right? So we can use that to test things out. Oh wow, that leap. The leap is massive, actually. I think we've got enough wood to continue, so let's go ahead and do that. And we barely got much resin by doing all of that, unfortunately, but it is what it is. Yeah, okay, we don't have any Grade War trophies sitting anywhere. I guess not. I'll probably just, like, donate that to Odin. Donate? Not that he needs any donations, but... Okay, so let's get back to it, because I do want to finish at the very least the guardrails, and then once that's done we can start sort of dealing with the soil around here just to make sure that things are sort of flush. Do I need to do anything else on this side? Perhaps maybe I need to leave this for now. Only reason why I say that is because it may likely change depending on what we do in this area. So yeah, let's not worry about that just yet. So starting from this side though, we should be able to get the right pieces in. I'm just thinking if I want to have 2x1s instead. It might actually look a little bit better using 2x1s, to be honest, guys. So let me redo all of that. It's a little bit difficult to get them in the right spot from this angle, so I think maybe what we want to do is just work on the dark wood pieces as well as we go. The reason for that is because the dark wood pieces should be able to help us guide these pieces in a little bit better. Just means things are a little bit slower. Suppose I could just simply put the dark wood pieces in and then replace these sections after. Alright, so looks good to me. Man, these wooden pieces get damaged so easily when they're exposed. Like, that took nothing for them to get almost down to half health. Tell you what, the quality of the materials in the 10th world Doesn't seem like it's very good quality. If I'm a consumer, I'd be complaining. Alright. So, that's all done. But we do need to sort of tidy things up a little bit with the soil. I'm just thinking about whether or not I want to add more detail to it, like adding these pieces. That seems like it would make sense considering what we're doing with the staircase. So perhaps maybe we should. I think we've got enough wood, or... okay, I take that back. We might need to gather some more. But yeah, I think it looks way nicer with the additional wood on top. Okay, cutting down more trees. Alright, maybe I can cut down a few trees from here as well. We may need to start thinking about regrowing more. Right, I think I do need to repair the axes though. They are getting pretty low. Actually, we do still have quite a few trees on this side. Maybe there's a few on that side as well, so perhaps maybe we don't have to plant any more trees immediately. Alright, I think that's enough for now. Okay, looking good. So the next step is dealing with the soil. Do I want to start here? I guess I should. That's the biggest problem that we have. And then we can sort of move on to other sections, other areas. Just gonna temporarily put those there. I'll pick that up, and before I forget though, just need to do some repairs. Okay. Do I have enough stone? We're about to find out. I would like the soil to come up a little bit more, if possible. Or is there scope to add black marble stairs? Maybe that might not be a bad idea. Surely I have 8 black marble stashed away. I certainly do. And since the stonecutter is already nearby, we may as well get this done. Yeah, looks good. Not that we had trouble trying to climb into the refinery building, but I might just quickly move that. Yeah, so this is the big problem here. I am a little bit afraid of what will happen to the farm. So how are we looking here? Actually, that's much better. Much better. If anything, there's probably a few bits and pieces with wood that I could probably extend further downwards. But I'll maybe circle back to that. Yeah, now it's just a matter of making sure everything else is looking pretty tidy as well on this side. Okay, looks good. Okay. I think I made a bit of a mistake there. There we go. Yeah. Much better. I'm still not entirely sure what to do with, like, slopes and stuff. Guys, making slopes seems to be a very difficult thing. I wonder if there are any, like, instructions around how to do slopes properly. Right, so then there's all of this, which, again, I'm sort of leaning towards just getting rid of this. And perhaps maybe adding more stone stairs. We'll come back to it once we have a little bit more sunlight to work with. While we're waiting though, perhaps maybe I can just do the rounds with adding some resins. And speaking of, I do have plenty of verger lanterns to try and place down in various locations as well. Actually, the question is, do I have enough copper? Because copper can be a limiting factor. Getting a little low on the resin front. Yeah, I could swear that we had those resins. I think that was it, wasn't it? Charcoal resin. Yeah. So, do we have more? Okay. Why do I only have a few? Interesting. Okay, time for a bit of a snack, I reckon, and then we'll start thinking about the staircase here. Speaking of snacks, do I need to cook more? We are low on the mashed meat. Maybe I can make some more. Trying to remember what we need for it. Ultra meats. Okay, we don't need any of the berries. Let's have an omelette to keep us going. Running low on the lox pies. Probably should make some more. Roast chook. Sausages. Okay, so let's get staircase in. Yeah, I think that looks so much better, although an argument can be made to perhaps maybe just get rid of this completely. I'm thinking maybe just removing some part of it. Yeah, I do still like the idea of having some kind of rocky aesthetic inside the grounds. Where it makes sense, you know? Another thing that I should be doing is I should be adding grass in certain locations as well, but I keep delaying that because I just feel like perhaps maybe we might be doing something else that would get rid of the grass entirely. So yeah, that's the reason why I haven't really committed. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad, I would say. What else do we want to do? I suppose maybe I sort of want to widen this area up a little bit. I did mention the offering for Odin, the obliterator, and converting that into an actual altar. But I don't really know how we're going to do that right now. If anything, there's probably an argument to be made to sort of try and make it easier for us to be able to reach the bloody thing. Which I do like the idea of. I could probably just pull the lever now. And the reason for that is because, well, I sort of want to get rid of it so that we can then place it down a bit more properly. What do I have here that's weighing us down? Perhaps all this coal. A lot of coal. Maybe I do want to reduce the amount of ores that I have in the storage. Cool. So we still have a little bit of stone to work with. Do want to just make sure that we have the ingredients to do what we want to do. Is that what we want? I'm not 100% sure now, because it could be a little bit too high. Yeah, that doesn't seem right to me. I think we're gonna have to downsize the mound here. Which is fine. Gives us a little bit more space to work with around this area. That's where I want the thing to be sitting on, I think. Or is that still a little high? I think it might still be a little bit too high. Damn it. Yeah, maybe we just use that as a guide. I'm probably going to need to add some more stone walls. Nope. Whoops. That's one of the worst feelings when you get the angle just right to place something down and discover that you're not within the range of the crafting table. Super annoying. So yeah, something like that. And I would like to be able to put it there in that corner as well. But I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do that. Perhaps, maybe a longer piece. Yeah, I think that's probably in the right spot. I wonder if there's a bit of a gap going on the outside. No, things look pretty okay. Now I've ran out of stone. Man, it's one thing after the other. Let's do the obliterator here. I think I have some stone sitting in storage. Yeah, okay, I do have piles of stone in there. Right, so... am I happy with what I've done so far here? I feel like maybe there could be just a tiny bit more space, to be honest. Alright, that is a lot of effort for what is essentially a glorified garbage bin. And I feel like that is taking up a lot of space though, isn't it? But I don't think that there's really any other way. Just trying to think about how I can decorate it a little bit further. Okay. That doesn't seem too bad, to be honest. And it is foggy though. Not a fan. Do I need the stone cutter to place down paved roads? Yes, I do need it. Alright, well. I'm gonna start paving the roads from this side. And ideally, I would probably want to keep the stone cutter nearby to be able to repair all of the damage that gets done when we do eventually, you know, obliterate stuff. Damn it. Okay, let me just get rid of that. Yeah, that's a big gaping hole right there. Alright. Happy. But, I'm thinking long term, guys, we might actually expand the wall out in that direction a little bit. Not the entire length of the base, but just where we do have the silo, and we might be able to sort of like curve the wall a little bit to accommodate the size of the silo. That way we have a bit more of a pathway to walk through, and yeah, potentially we could even create a gate to enter and exit from that side. That seems like a decent idea, or perhaps maybe we could even like just create like some kind of a courtyard type situation where we keep the obliterator and it might be a bigger sort of offering area. I think that might look kind of nice. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with the effort that we've put in with the guardrails along the refinery. I still need to plan what happens around this area. But yeah, I probably don't need to think about that right this moment. I think it's been about an hour. So this is probably where I'm going to be taking a break. What are we going to be doing in the next episode, you ask? Well, I haven't really decided yet. I am sort of thinking about whether or not, you know, we want to just do the landing. But I'm having a lot of fun just, you know, building stuff, guys. I feel like there's so much that we can do to improve the base, so I might focus on base improvements even more in the next one. We've seen forts being destroyed a few times already. I think we can take a bit more of a break from that. But yeah, perhaps maybe one more episode of building and then we'll get back to, you know, our main objective. Hope you enjoyed this episode, guys. Leave a like or a dislike or a comment or two down below. Stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.